Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Looking at the tech sector, and the bulls are still on fire. All-time high, closed just above the upper Bollinger Band, bullish MACD cross. Continuation to the upside, continuously higher opens, and no sign of the bears anywhere. And really, it's just besides this one bear day, the bulls have been literally in control of every single day for the past month. Every red day has lower wicks with bulls buying the dip and a close near the high. It's just really remarkable to be looking at. It's hard to imagine how this is not a little mini bubble eventually, but I mean, this kind of move to the upside has to see some kind of significant correction just to pull back. But again, I'm not going to try and fight this trend. I'm not going to be sitting there looking for it. Just know that it's going to be coming at some point, and we will be prepared once we get those initial signs, but there are no signs right now. Weekly upper Bollinger Band resistance, that's up at 56.54. Last week we pulled back just above that level, or just at that level, and we're right there here again. So definitely looking for some potential resistance tomorrow. We'll see if the upper Bollinger Band on the daily, that's going to start as resistance most likely tomorrow, so update that at the open. So with blue sky breakout, all we're looking at is psychological levels and those Bollinger Bands as potential resistance points. Apple really lagging behind everything today, and if the Apple bulls must be really frustrated, I'm sure they are, because all the peers are running. We have all the tech names, blue sky breakouts, and big time moves, and Apple hardly did anything today. It was boring. So we've got our high, low of the pullback, lower high, higher low, very tight range. The range I'm watching right now is 152.67 support, 154.90 resistance, and we're literally right in the middle of that range. So watching for a break above or below one or the other. Might happen tomorrow. If not, it'll happen on Monday, and that will indicate short-term direction as to whether or not we're heading back to the all-time high or down to the middle Bollinger Band support. Weekly time frame for Apple, we have an inside bar on the weekly. That's 4 trading days right now. That is a tiny range and a tiny candlestick. So we are consolidating. We're consolidating more on Apple than a lot of other tech names, but whether we see a bullish break or not remains to be seen. Facebook, I really like the consolidation here on Facebook. And if you've been watching the SPY videos I've been putting out, and maybe I've been saying it in these videos as well, I don't trust this bull move to the upside. And absolutely, if I were a swing trader, I would be missing out to the upside by not trusting this move. But I wanted to see something, and I expected to see something like Facebook has done with our bounce, set a little top, pull back, form a higher low, and then get a higher high. And just that little brief consolidation makes me a believer in the bulls because they proved that they can establish a new support and then continue and break resistance for further upside. So Facebook has done that in a very bullish way on increasing bull volume and is looking at the all-time high. And all we were looking for, if you've been watching these videos, was a break of this temporary top that was set at 149.39 because we knew the weekly time frame was a bull flag, and once we had that signal on the daily time frame, we knew the bulls would be getting ready to look for confirmation of this bull flag and to a new all-time high. So we don't have many resistance levels left until that all-time high. I'm looking at 152.59 and then 153.60, that level. So the weekly chart is perfect for the bulls. That is an ideal bull flag, long lower wick last week, followed through this week, and we'll see if we can get that all-time high. It'd take a big day tomorrow. It's possible, but if not, then we'll be watching next week. So the tech sector bulls in full control. Consolidation is not far around the corner, but there's no sign of it yet. Upper Bollinger Band resistances. See you over the weekend.